Good day, students. So, our today's lesson will include that if you are given with two equations and asked to find out whether they are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So, what do you need to do? Always, what you do is like convert those equations into the slope intercept form. So, slope intercept form. So, what is that? So, a slope intercept form of any equation is this form. If you convert any equation into this form in a linear equation, then this value, coefficient of x, is going to be your slope, and this constant value is going to be your intercept form. So once you transform any equation in this form, you're going to get the slope, then compare the slope. That way we are supposed to. Let's see, go for an example. Let's say you are given with two equations, like one is your y equals negative 3x plus 6, and the other one tells you that y equals 1 over 3x and negative 8. So with this equation, you really don't have much to do because it's already formed up in y slope intercept form. This is your slope, this is your y-intercept. So for this equation, your slope of, let's say, equation 1m is negative 3. And for this equation, your slope is this value. So you say m2 is 1/3. So check. First check, ask yourself whether are they parallel. So what is the property? For the parallel one, m1 has to be equal to m2. So now you see your m1 is negative 3 and m2 is 1 over 3. So they are not equal. That means they are not parallel. Not parallel. So go for second test. Check. Or second option is see if they are perpendicular. So what do you know? But perpendicular, the products will be equal to negative 1. So let's say this one is your m1 and this one is your m2. Once you multiply them, this negative and this positive gives you a negative 3. 3 cancels out. You get a negative 1. So exactly matches. So you say these lines are perpendicular. So your conclusion or decision is that these lines are perpendicular. All right. So let's look at another example. Let's say if you are given with equation 5x plus 3y equals 3, let it be equation 1, and the other one is 3x plus 5y equals let's say negative 25. Let it be equation 2. So what do you need to do? Convert them. All right. First, convert them into slope intercept form. Intercept form. So what is that? You need to convert this one into the form of y equals to mx plus b. So what do you do? Let's rewrite. Okay? Rewrite. So 5x plus 3y equals 3. Your job is to get this y free in the left hand side. So let this guy out. So subtraction property of equality, this goes off. There's one remains like negative 5x plus 3. So still we are not done. We need to get this y free. So divide both sides by 3, every element. So you get a y equals negative 5 over 3x plus 1. So your m1 is, you can say, m1 is negative 5 by 3. Then our job is to convert this guy. So this guy is 3x plus 5y. Let me use another color. 3x plus 5y, that's equals negative 25. Negative 25. So again, our job is to get this guy first free. So let's subtract this guy from both the side. So subtraction property of equality. We get a 5 over here. Negative 3x, negative 25. Then this is guy free. So divide both the side by negative 5. So you get a y. You get negative 3 by 5x, negative 5. That cancels out. Okay. So this is your M2. So if you look at them, one is negative 3 by 5. The other one is negative 5 over 3. So they're not equal. So they're not parallel. Let's see if they're perpendicular. So test for that. M1 product of M2. So your M1 is negative 5 over 3. Your M2 is, will that be negative? Both of them are negative. How come? Okay, that was 5x. So it has to be a negative. That was 5y. That has to be negative. So if both of them are negative, what we observe is that that one is negative 3 over 5. So the goes up, but gives a positive 1. If it is positive 1, they're not perpendicular. So they're not even perpendicular because it's a positive, it has to be negative. Okay? So we say neither parallel nor perpendicular. If they would result in negative 1, we could say that they are perpendicular. Perpendicular. That's it. So if you are given with two equations, you'll have to convert them into a slope-intercept form and compare with those two properties. If they're equal, they're parallel. If their product is negative 1, they're perpendicular. If neither of them, they're neither. That's it. So I'll be posting a few assessments related with that. We'll be solving them. And since I'm posting it a little late, I'll be giving you up to Saturday. So submit it. Thank you very much. See you on Monday.